So yeah, if you can't tell, I have my eyes on someone. Select my appearance? Oh my god, well, okay, if we're gonna be, if we're going full yaoi. What's my cowboy name? It's just gonna be Plum. Plumothy? No, hold on. Guys, what's the cowboy version of Plum? What are those, like, cactus fruits? Oh my god, I actually really love these. Prickly pears? I can't name myself Prickly Pear. Plum tuckered. We'll just get Plum. It's okay. Prickly Plum is definitely an STD of ye old. Yeah. Oh, you know, Willie done got the prickly plum. Poor guy. Oh, wait. Oh god, okay. Hold on. Oh no. I fucked it up already. No, please. I'm trying to fix it so you guys can see. Webcam border. Over here. Yeah. Webcam. Over here. Yeah. It always feels wrong whenever I go over here. Like, what do you mean? This isn't where I belong. Okay. A lifetime of irresponsible pursuit has, at last, left my body frail. Indeed, my time is near. I can feel it. And when it comes, I will embrace these cold hands. I will welcome their mercy as they absolved me of my terrible work. What comfort, mother, that I may escape this cruel, deserved reckoning. What magnificent injustice. Instead, god damn it, now my fucking cameras are out of the way. Instead, my legacy will outlast my body and brain, and long after they grow old, the eternal flame will ask the question, was it worth it? Oh. And silence will answer, forgive me. Da, 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 da.
Cortez Creek.
There's voice acting!
The town looms before you in the distance, shimmering in the dry summer heat like a mirage. You've ridden 5 days straight, chasing nothing but the promise of wealth. They said the bounty was big, bigger than anything you'd seen before. Little Louis Shepherd, they call him. Not much of a name for someone worth that kind of gold. But then again, this is Cortez Creek, a place where they say gold flows from its mountains like water. A place where fortunes are made. And boy, do you need that fortune.
Did he just call us poor?
Your horse whinnies beneath you. His coat's slick with sweat. You pat his neck apologetically.
We cannot use the phrase slick with sweat outside of fan fiction content in a specific nature. Please no.
Not long to go now, boy. You've done good.
The poor thing deserves a break. You both do. Little Louis Shepherd. One of her so many crimes, I couldn't even list them all on the poster.
Graffiti? How dare he? What happened? Ella! Ella! Okay.
How did one guy commit all those offenses?
Must be some kind of mastermind.
Yeah. This man right here, he looks real smart.
You never even heard of the guy.
Okay, you're right. I take blame for that.
You squint into the distance, just able to make out the shape of Cortez Creek. The town has a rare reputation of experiencing not one, but two gold rushes. Its first is said to have taken place in the 1840s, where the gold was harvested right from the creek that gave
Yeah,
the town
see?
its name.
It's not just me. It's not just me that hears the phrase slick and sweat and thinks.
But now, you hear it's enjoying a second gold rush. Unprecedented levels of gold, being mined straight out of the mountainside. That kind of wealth probably explains the size of the bounty on Little Louie. You glance at your purse, pulling it open just enough to peer
Got a
inside.
couple.
Pathetically empty.
Hey.
Barely enough to last a week, at a stretch.
I resent the fact that he's calling us poor. I have 3 gold and 2 silver. That's not that bad.
It's been a rough few months, truth be told. Every bounty you've chased lately seems to get snatched up before you can even draw
Yeah,
your
I'm
gun.
rich in heart. I have a fucking horse. I have a horse. I'm rich. And living life.
That's why you rode all the way out here, for the bounty on Little Louie Shepherd. And this time, you need to be the one who collects.
Let's go. Let's collect, brother.
You decide to keep riding. You dig your heels into your horse, urging him forward. It's the last stretch now. No more time to waste.
All right, Cortez Creek. Let's see what you got for me.
This is so Red Dead core. I'm so excited. $1871. Oh god, I need to play. I
Your
need to
horse
finish playing
trots
Red
into
Dead 1.
town. His hooves kicking up little clouds of dust with each step.
So this is Cortez Creek, huh? For a so-called wealthy town, it's... Well, it's clearly seen better days.
What's up with all the blood everywhere, by the way? are we not gonna talk about that?
A pair of drunk men stagger out through the swinging
Hag has
doors
been
of the
here?
saloon.
Hag has been here? Hello?
Red graffiti is scrawled on the side of a house, half scrubbed away and splintered.
I don't think that, gang, that's not just graffiti. This is very clearly blood. Like,
Everything reeks of whiskey, dirt, and sweat.
and blood?
You reach the stables by the side of the town and climb down from your horse.
I don't see anyone.
You glance around for a stable hand, but there doesn't seem to be anyone here. You settle for tying him to a hitching post a little down the street.
Someone's gonna steal my horse.
This'll have to do for now.
Your horse whinnies, tossing his head impatiently and scuffing his hooves against the dusty ground. He's just as hungry as you are.
I'm sorry. I'm poor.
I know. Let's get you something to eat.
Come on. Let's get you a
Food
carrot.
and water does sound good round about now, but you know you ought to swing by the sheriff's office
Thank you
to
for
get
the
the
alert,
latest on the
Mike.
bounty.
Have fun. Obviously, I'm getting food for my horse.
I'm starving. I can't do anything unless I've had something to eat first.
You head into the heart of the town, in search of the general store. The heat and dirt of the place seems to cling to your skin, only adding to your burgeoning sense of unease.
Thank you for the alert, Kirby.
The sooner I can catch this guy and cut loose, the better.
You pivot to see a man leaning against a railing, a bottle smashed at his feet.
Another one.
Another what?
You. Another outsider.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna pollute this town with your dirty gold, are ya?
Whatever. You ain't worth my time.
You shake your head and walk away, then pause as the man sneers behind your back.
Thought as much.
Okay. No, we're not gonna let this old fuck goat us.
You ignore the drunkard and continue on your way, but as you do, you hear a yell. A man pushes past you. He tackles the inebriate to the dirt, landing a few hard kicks as the drunk curls against the ground defensively.
This feels like police brutality. He was just a drunk dude being drunk.
Maybe a bit too much force for a simple drink.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad we can acknowledge that. Hello.
He turns to you then, giving you a slow once-over. Judging by the state of his attire, you can only assume he's one of the sheriff's rangers.
What's got your eye, stranger?
Not you.
There's nothing to see here. Move along now.
I don't like you. No, we're gonna challenge him.
And here I thought this was a free country.
Yeah.
You got something to hide, lawman? Is that it?
Yeah. Get
The
him.
ranger's jaw tightens.
Oh, fuck.
His fingers twitching near his belt.
Wait. Okay, wait, maybe I should move my webcam back, because I just gotta think this will have consequences. You guys can see when I fuck up.
For a moment, it seems like he might make a move, but then his shoulders relax, and he gives you a dry, humorless smile.
Best be on your way, outsider.
I know, he's literally sitting here like, I thought this was a free country. My name's Plum. I'm gonna get that criminal. I don't take to no backsass.
You're darn well right I'll be on my way.
You darn well right. Tell him.
You find your way to the general store and grab the first big loaf of bread you lay your eyes upon.
Could I interest you with some carrots? Dug up fresh this morning.
Stop, she's so cute. Hi. Yes. I need
After
carrots for
everything
my
your
horse.
horse has endured, a handful of carrots feels like a well-earned treat.
Yes.
Bread and carrots. Let's see, that's 25 cents in total.
You pat your pockets, frowning. That loose change was there earlier, wasn't it? Did some coins fall out when you dismounted, or did someone lift it off you?
Who fucking robbed me?
Surely not.
You missing something? Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face.
Also, oh my god, Ella. You're gonna be trapped in admin for forever. But that just means I get to keep you. Hi.
Bless your heart, you must be new here. Best be careful in Cortez Creek. There's a
Chloe!
lot of crooks about. The thieving type.
What the frick? Also, what the fuck? Why aren't my things going off? Hold up. Pause. Hi, Chloe. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. How are you? It's not even OBS, it's Streamlabs. Let me fix it. Activate CloudBot. Alerts. Hello. raids enabled. Okay. So why is my sound volume all the way down? That's what it is. Save. Hold up. We're fixing something. Sound volume. Save. Subscriptions. Sound volume. Because that was cruel. You guys didn't get to hear the Mr. Bonzo song. Okay. It's fixed, I hope, I think. Anyways, hi everyone. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Thank you, Chloe, for the raid. I hope that you had a good stream. Let me see. Hi, Yami. Hi, Demon. Hi, ASG. Hi, Otter. Hi, Lunar. Hi... Do you prefer Dilemma? Or is it like Emma? Hi, Jex. Hi, Zan. Wait, that's gonna get confusing because we have a Zaman that I call Zam. Hi, Zanarkin. Hi, Buchanan. Hi, Meats. Hi, Punisher. Hi, Chaz. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, you got stuck in the raid train. Hi, Callie. Hi, Niru. Hello. How is everybody? Hope everyone was well and doing good. We're playing a demo, and for those of you who have come and hung out with me before, you know I love a visual novel demo. This one is about cowboys, and you know I love a cowboy. So, we're possibly kissing cowboys, and we're playing a boy, so it's gay. Happy Pride. Yeah, yeehaw. Everybody give me your best yeehaw. I hope that you can do it. Oh yeah, and we're broke, and it keeps telling us that we're poor, and we've been robbed. So, this is us. At the beginning, I got to pick whether or not I wanted to be a man or a woman, and since we're going for a boy romance run, he's not only just a boy romance run, not only just a boy cowboy, he's emo. We're going for an emo boy cowboy. I have not seen that TikTok. Oh, yeah, for some reason the first thing that happened is it was describing us riding our horse, and it was like, your horse is slick with sweat. If any of you all read fanfic, you know that that is not a phrase that is normally used to describe something not suitable for work. So, that was interesting. Yes. Yeah, happy Pride, everybody. For anybody who doesn't know me, hi, I'm Plum. I'm non-binary, I'm bisexual, I'm autistic and disabled and fat, and I am really cool, and I hope that you stick around and hang out with us. I use they, them pronouns. If you misgender me, I'll fight you. I'll bite you with teeth, and it won't be pleasant. With that said... Exactly, it's a choice of words! That was a choice of words! It's a choice. It's a choice. It was interesting. Was it a good one? I don't know about that. Thank you. I do seem really cool. I'm feeling really cool, particularly today, because I have on makeup. But yeah. Also, it is low-key kind of hot in here. I'm gonna turn on my fan, and if you guys hear a little bit of fan, mind your business. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Ella. It's definitely like... Okay, makeup is normally a chore for me too. However, I had an interview today, so I made a point to put some on, and since I had it on, I don't normally always have my camera on. I normally, you guys will see my PNG tuber, and it's like a little bat that hangs upside down, and it's just like me. I had a face on today. My hair looked nice. So here I am, face to face. Here I am once again. It's like when I try to type boop and the B at the end. Boob. 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 Happy Pride. Thank you. Thank you. I am feeling particularly cool today. So, also kind of itchy. A couple weeks ago, I got my arm finished. Like, hold on. You can't see it. You can't fucking see it anyways. I got my arm finished, finally. But it's itchy. It's itchy. It's itchy. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Chloe or anybody from Chloe Stream, if you got a raid and run, no big deal. Big kisses. We're gonna keep playing Cowboys. Also, W for this game, there's fucking voice acting, so I don't have to sit here and do my big yeehaw voice with 30 different variants. Love that. Love that a lot.
Thanks for the tip.
Thank you for the follow, Chaz. Welcome in.
At least you still have your purse. You take out the money and pay the shopkeeper.
You take care of yourself now, and keep an eye on them thieves.
I have played Date Everything. I haven't finished it. However, I've watched someone else play through the whole thing. So now I'm kind of like, do I even want to finish it? That's the thing about visual novels, is a lot of times it's like, if there's not much variation in like paths that people can go down, you know, sometimes it's like, well, I watched it, there's no need to watch it again. Now, if it's really fucking cool, or if there is a ton of variance in like the paths that can happen and like the results of things, then I'll play stuff still. Otherwise, I've been trying to be like ahead of the curve on visual novels and shit, so that like I can be the first to see it in my group, and then I can recommend them to others. Right now, the two that I'm like really excited for, that I'm like waiting, well, okay, 3 actually. Well, we can't not talk about my favorite. Hi, we're going on a rant. One, if you like vampires and any kind of supernatural shit, and you like seeing men with slutty little waists, play Burn the Midnight Oil. You can kiss girls, you can kiss boys, you can be a girl and be a boy, you can be a vampire, you can be a sort of, not a werewolf, he's technically a fucking hellhound or whatever. And it's really fucking cool, and the writing is really fucking good, and the art is really fucking good too. So that's one. Really excited for that. And the demo's really beefy. In My Orbit? No. I don't think I've heard of that one. Should I have? If you got demos, baby, send them my way. So that. And also Sovereign Tower. I really liked Sovereign Tower. If anybody likes like the management sim aspect of Dispatch, it's like that, but with knights. And it was really fucking cool. That was really fun. Sci-Fi Otome. I don't think I have heard of that one. However, there are a couple of sci-fi ones that I have my eye on, and I don't remember the names of them now, but one of them, you can date plant monsters, and the other one, you can date just a bunch of different monsters, including your sleep paralysis demon. So we're gonna play those at some point. Thank you! Thank you very much. Have good work. Have a good lurk or day, whatever you're doing. Okay. But yeah, In My Orbit. I'll keep my eyes out on that one. oh, I can't read. Off to rest. Work is done. I was like, yeah, have good work. Have a good rest. Fuck work. No more work. Yeah, DM it to me. I will definitely look into that. And then also, I can never talk about visual novels without screaming to the high heavens about the best thing on the planet. Hello everyone. Play Scarlet Hollow. It doesn't matter if you don't think you're going to like it. I promise you, you are. Play Scarlet Hollow. And go in blind. Don't look up anything. Don't look up anything at all. Just fucking play Scarlet Hollow. Okay. Thank you. Yes. That is all. Let's get back into it.
You wolf down the bread and drink your fill of water from the well.
That'll do. Time to see what the sheriff knows about little Louie.
You turn the corner and find yourself in the heart of Cortez Creek, the town square. The sheriff's office stands at the center, but your attention snaps to the noisy crowd gathered outside.
A crowd? This doesn't look promising.
All right, settle down now. Settle down.
You step closer, spotting a man on the porch addressing the crowd. He must be Sheriff Hargreave.
I know y'all want answers, and you'll get 'em. Just hold your peace for a spell.
You push through the crowd, but it's packed tight. Over someone's shoulder, you catch a glimpse of a ranger pulling down a wanted poster. You strain for a better look, and to your dismay, it's a poster of little Louie.
I can confirm that as of noon today, the blight known as Little Louie has been caught.
So we're gonna continue to be poor, is what I'm hearing. No $6,000 for us.
Well, shit.
This capture finally puts an end to the series of criminal activity that has been plaguing our good town of Cortez Creek for some time now. Little Louie has confessed to all of his crimes.
I get the feeling that this man is straight up lying. I don't think we have little Louie.
And now, God will pass judgment on him for his sins.
Will he?
Judgment that will be carried out at dusk in this town square on this very day.
Oh shit.
The crowd cheers once again. Dejection settles in the pit of your stomach.
Little Louie is caught. The bounty is gone. Now what?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm a busy man, and I have a hanging to prepare for.
The sheriff goes back inside, followed by his rangers and the stripped-off wanted posters. You stand rooted to the ground. You really needed that bounty. The two men in front of you shrug as they turn to walk away.
I didn't hear the sheriff announce who called him.
He didn't say, but if I had to guess, I'd bet my boots it was that wildfire again.
Bye, Punisher. Have a good time. Thank you for the lurk.
Wildfire? Excuse me. What do you mean by wildfire?
You ain't heard of wildfire. What? You been living in a prairie dog hole for the past year?
Yes. Yes, I have.
The men shove past you, laughing.
Well then, that was a warm welcome.
Okay, I can't lie, buddy. You are giving city boy vibes a little bit. You're giving city boy in a small town. I kind of don't blame him.
You stand still as the crowd thins, leaving you alone outside the sheriff's office.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
This town has been unwelcoming since the moment you set foot on its dirt. It's filthy, harsh, unpleasant in every sense of the word, and you've somehow even managed to be robbed in the short time you've been here. You tilt your hat lower over your face, scowling. If it were up to you, you'd head straight back on the road, far away from this rat-infested town.
We have
and
not
search your
seen
next bounty.
nay a rat. We've been here for like 20 minutes. I have not seen a rat. I'm just throwing it out there.
You don't even know who or where that might be. For a crime-ridden town like Cortez Creek, surely there's a few crooked characters with bounties on their head, right? Drunks, public beatings, thieves.
Damn. Speaking of thieves, I've just left my poor horse tied to that hitching post.
What did I say earlier, guys? I said our horse is gonna get fucking stolen.
Judging by how shady this town is turning out to be, that was likely a fool move.
I don't know if I like our character. He's a little stupid and he's giving city boy.
I better check on him. I hope I'm not too late.
The streets grow quieter as you approach the hitching post, a sense of unease prickling at the base of your neck. Your horse comes into view, but he doesn't seem to be alone. A broad-shouldered man stands by the hitching post, his hands working the reins.
Get your paws off my horse.
You stop in your tracks. It's just what you feared. Someone is trying to steal your horse.
Yes, Ella. It's giving city person dreams of going to the country and doesn't know what the country is about.
You walk quietly towards the man, your hand on the hilt of your gun, just in case. The man hears your footsteps and turns around in surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry, partner. I didn't see you there.
His voice sounds familiar. Is this the same voice actor for everyone in the game? Am I tripping and thinking that?
I just noticed this remarkable fellow looked rather hungry.
I think we can
gave
fuck
him
Tom.
something to eat.
I think Tom is fuckable, the emo boy is fuckable, and then there's a lady that's fuckable. From what I know. From what I can guess. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ella. Tom is not doing it for me. So far.
Hope you don't mind. I take it he's yours? What's his name?
What's my horse's name? My horse's name. You know what? I respect that, Ella. I respect that. My horse's name. Oh my god, wait. Can I be cringe? You guys, when I was a wee little middle schooler who rode horses briefly, my favorite horse to ride, her name was Little Mitzi. There was Little Mitzi and Big Mitzi. So we're gonna say that this is Little Mitzi. Wait, was it with an I? I think it was a Y.
Is that so? Well, it's a fine name for a fine horse.
Thank you. Good sir.
Pardon my forwardness, but if you're planning on staying the night, you might want to consider moving them to the livery stables. Cortez Creek, well, it's not the safest place after dark. We've had some trouble with horse thieves around here lately, and I'd hate to see your horse here fall into the wrong hands.
He pauses, glancing at your horse with a genuine look of concern.
Are you scamming me, sir?
Delivery secure, and I'll make sure he's well looked after. You have my word.
We'll be civil.
Please do. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You walk with the man as he leads your horse to the stables, a short distance away.
Here we are.
How much for one night's boarding?
It's a quarter.
You hand him the money.
I can't lie, I kind of feel like he's swindling me. I kind of feel like he's not the person who owns these stables.
Much obliged.
He's taking my money and
I'm
he's
Tom,
gonna
by the
take
way.
my horse.
Tom Porter.
He smiles and gives your extended hand a shake, his grip firm and calloused.
A firm and calloused handshake, you say?
Nice to meet you. You're new to Cortez Creek, aren't you? Let me guess. You're a bounty hunter here on business.
Huh? How could you tell?
Look at you. Look at you, buddy.
You just seem the type, that's all.
Whatever that means.
Look. Okay.
I came here for the bounty on little Louis Shepard, but it looks like I'm a little late to the rodeo.
Oh? How's that?
The sheriff just announced that he's already been caught.
Ah, is that so?
Can I just... Okay, I no longer think that these are the same men doing the voice acting. However, I need to point something out. Our voice actor for our main character is low-key giving YouTube boyfriend ASMR. Do you guys know what I mean?
He looks straight down at his hands as he adjusts your horse's reins. He doesn't look
Like, he's not
particularly
really-
moved by the news.
He's not really giving us too much of an accent or like too much of like a anything. So like, oh yeah, like if you've ever seen the ones that are supposed to be for specific characters, but then you go to listen to them, and this is telling way too much about myself. You go to listen to them, and it doesn't sound anything like the character. It's very clearly just a dude talking with a picture of the camera or the character on the fucking thing. Maybe. But also, we're a cowboy. Why don't we sound a little more like a cowboy? Just a little.
I heard some people talking about wildfire. I don't suppose you know what that is.
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the best person to ask about these sort of things.
Can I just point out? He's got a burn. He's got a burn on his face. Do we think he's wildfire, yes or no? I kind of think yes.
I try to keep to myself. Just me, the horses, and the cattle. You could say I like to keep things in my life as stable as possible. Get it?
He found that so funny.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Ellie, we're not kissing this man.
That is one terrible pun.
We're not kissing this man.
So, have you always lived in Cortez Creek?
Yup, Cortez, born and raised. It's a beautiful place. At least it was until things got a little, rough around the edges in recent years.
Rough around the edges? In what way?
Well, it's not too often a town gets a second gold rush. That amount of wealth attracts a great
You know,
deal of
again,
prospectors,
I respect
traders,
that.
general wealthy folk. But unfortunately for Cortez Creek, these sort of people also draw a considerable number of undesirables, people looking for trouble.
He glances away, looking uneasy.
Can you tell me more?
You'd be better off asking someone else about this sort of
Why are you
stuff.
so nervous? Why are you so nervous?
He swallows hard, avoiding your gaze.
He's wildfire. I'm calling it.
What's with this guy? Why does he seem so uncomfortable all of a sudden? Well, I better find some place to stay for the night. Thanks for looking out for my horse.
It's my pleasure.
Are you going to watch the hanging tonight?
Just casually. Like it's nothing. Oh yeah. Hanging tonight at 7 p.m. Primetime viewing over in the Middle of the town. You gonna watch it? Yeah, me too. Might skip it though. Early dinner.
Oh no, I've seen enough hangings in my time. Don't have the stomach for it anymore.
Visceral! Hi, Vis. One might say, hung like a horse, because we're in a stable.
Ah, and I almost forgot.
You take the carrots out of your bag.
I bought these earlier. Feel free to share them up between the horses.
What? Hold up. We're broke. We have one horse that we have to feed. We cannot afford to be feeding a whole fucking stable worth of horses. We also have not eaten ourselves. What are we doing? Take care of your own.
That's very kind of you.
Mind you,
I'll
we
be
just
sure to
got
do
told that we're not going to be able to get that $6,000 from that bounty. Why are we
See
being
you around,
nice?
Tom.
You take care.
You retrace your steps to the town square and find a hotel on one of the side streets. A man stands outside the entrance, shooing away some rats with a broom. He looks up and smiles at you.
Howdy, traveler. You look like you could do with the rest. Can I do you for a room?
Can you do me? We're gonna ignore the rats. We're not being a fucking city slicker.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. Follow me.
He chases away one last rat before opening the hotel door for you and beckoning you to enter.
I dare say you came here at just the right moment.
Sorry if you guys can hear my washer going bananas in the background, by the way. Actually, let me shut my door. So you don't hear that. Okay. Visceral. I'm doing okay. I am slowly starting to recover. I can't lie. Vacation was a lot on my wee little body. It was a lot. After that, like, first 2 days where I, like, hiked, which I think I told you guys 10 miles. We actually redid the math and it was 11. After hiking a total of 11 miles in 2 days, I was fucking exhausted for the rest of the time. And genuinely, like, called out yesterday because I felt like shit. Like, I have been EP tired. Starting to feel a little better though, you know. And honestly, it was still really cool. My wild adventures made me want to fucking move to Montana. I'm sitting here talking shit about our main character being a city slicker wanting to go to the fucking country, and here I am being like, oh man, I went to Montana once and I rode a horse for the first time in 20 years. I want to go. I ain't got room to talk.
We're awfully busy here at the best of times.
But yeah,
But
no,
what with
I'm
the
good.
hanging of that valiant
How are
brute,
you,
little
Vis?
Louis tonight,
How are
bringing
you
all
doing?
the looky-loos from yonder county, we're expecting to be fully booked up once the crowds get here. Horrid little man, that little Louis. Glad he's getting what he deserves.
Also, okay, theory crafting time. What if little Louis is actually innocent and we're gonna kiss him? I'm on to something.
Did you know him?
Not personally, no, but one hears what folks say about him. Anyway, it's just one night you'll be staying.
Free
That's
little
correct.
Louis. Free my man, little Louis. I don't think he did it.
Yes. I'll be leaving come sunup. And not a moment later.
A pity. Well, I'll give you room 13. It's a quiet room, perfect for your early morning start. Mind you, you're not superstitious, are you?
What you mean by that? I actually, as soon as he said the word 13, I was like, oh. Oh. I don't think this man is superstitious, so I'm gonna say no.
No, I'm not.
That's just as well. Our other available room has a bit of a bloodstain problem, you understand?
I understand? What do you mean? Oh, this. I'm glad everybody can use my chat room to flirt.
That'll be $1 for tonight.
$1?
You reach for your purse. Every coin you part with reminds you painfully of the bounty that you failed to collect.
$1.
And have missed it so narrowly. After days on the road, you stifle a yawn with the back of your hand.
If you plan on catching a bit of shut-eye before the hanging, I can certainly be around to wake you up when the crowds begin to gather.
That won't be necessary. I'll stay awake.
Well, I'll give your door a knock just in case.
You scoff at the knowing look he gives you.
Sure.
The man cheerfully shows you to your room. To your relief,
my room
there's
is
not a
purple.
bloodstain or rat in sight.
It's purple and it has incense. They gave us the gay room.
But you pause as a peculiar scent drifts across the room towards you.
Dinner cooking nightmare. It's cooking white people tacos for kiddos dinner. Slay. Knocked a bottle of soy sauce out of the cupboard and oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry this. That is a nightmare. Oh, but man, white people tacos sound good. I would fuck up some white people tacos today. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, but I'm getting hungry. All I've had to eat today is a I've had an iced coffee and a scone. A cheddar chive scone. Yummy. Yummy.
On the bedside table, you spot a bunch of sticks in a jar.
Don't you do it.
Their tips glow amber, emitting an aromatic smoke of cedar wood and saffron.
Ooh.
The scent is strong.
Our bedroom smells like wood and spice. I'm about it. Leave it. The fuck?
At least it smells better than the stench of this town.
Quit!
I'll leave it burning for now.
Why are you so stuck up?
The mere sight of your bed makes your legs feel weak with fatigue. You flop down onto the covers. After all, your horse is resting safely in the stables under the kind watch of Tom. So it's only fair that you get some respite also,
I
right?
don't think Tom is watching our horse, man. I feel like Tom's stealing our horse and our 25 cents. Oh? Ooh, hold up. Well, obviously we're not gonna go straight because it's Pride Month. We're gonna go left. Okay. Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, it was just dots. Someone's following. How far will I go? Further. No!
The knock awakens you with a start, disturbing your deep sleep and washing away any lingering images.
Yeah, don't know how to go straight here. It's Pride Month. We can only go left or right, baby.
You hear the familiar booming voice of the hotel owner outside your door.
Crowd's starting to gather.
Okay, I wish you would not have woken me.
You best get down there to secure a good spot.
I was in a crazy ass dream.
You head down to the town square, where a large crowd is already forming near the hanging platform. The place is heaving with excitement and grim anticipation. The sheriff steps out of his building and makes his way up the platform, two men following behind. Jeers are up from the crowd at the sight of the small man who has been gagged, and the sheriff hushes them before beginning to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
good
that is
people
the
of Cortez
person.
County,
This is definitely the person that was on the bounty thing. So I guess they weren't entirely lying.
we are gathered here this evening to witness the final and definitive serving of justice.
Something still smells
to one
fishy about it,
heinous
though.
individual who has for many months been a tremendous blight on our beautiful town of Cortez Creek.
Like, you don't look honest. I know you don't look honest. Something about this is fishy.
I am, of course, referring to one Louis Amos Theodore Shepard, known in these parts as Little Louis.
I have to go on a side rant. I really like the name Amos. I think it is such a good country name. But anytime I ever say it, every time I'm like, oh man, yeah, Amos. Some motherfucker has to be like, oh, anus? A-U-N-S? No, that's uns. I can't fucking spell. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't spell. Hi. You know what? We're just gonna move on. We're moving on. That never happened.
There's a ghost of a smile on the sheriff's face. He seems to be enjoying the spectacle.
His capture is a triumph for the cooperation of bounty hunters, benefactors, and law enforcement alike, and I, Sheriff Philip Hargreaves, am honored to stand before you to deliver this justice.
Something's
There
fishy.
are more cheers of approval from the crowd. The sheriff is clearly popular with the townsfolk. You look over at little Louis as Sheriff Hargreave continues his speech. He has painful-looking bruises across his face, suggesting he suffered through a beating or interrogation of some kind.
The man standing before us has been found guilty by the Cortez County Court of Justice for committing the following crimes over a 2-year time frame. 11 counts of murder, 8 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of arson, 7 counts of criminal graffiti and unlawful fear-mongering, kidnap, perjury, bigamy, perverting the course of justice, extortion.
Hi, question. What is bigamy? Does anyone know what bigamy is? I have never heard of this phrase. Someone get on it.
Little Louis shakes his head desperately as the long list of charges is read out, earning him a kick in the back of the legs by the ranger. A woman in front of you turns to her friend.
You mean that one little fella did all those detestable things?
Oh, I see. You know, I can't really hate on him for that unless he's like cheating and not telling the other ones. But if they know about each other.
What a wicked man.
As you cast your eyes over the crowd before you, they land on a particular figure. A man, dressed in dark clothes, standing on the outskirts of the crowd.
Are we about to see our Evo boy?
Unlike the rest of the spectators,
Hi.
his face is turned to the crowd rather than the gallows.
Hello. Oh, interesting. Okay, Ella. Thank you.
You're not sure what exactly it is, but something about this guy looks like bad news. The sheriff reaches the end of little Louis's extensive list of crimes, and the crowd goes silent in anticipation. A noose is lowered around little Louis's neck, followed by a bag, masking his panicked eyes for the last time. A sense of unexplained dread fills your body, and a feeling in your gut sinks like a stone.
Good luck. I feel like I don't know, something's gonna happen. I feel like something is gonna happen, so we should stay.
The sheriff steps towards the wooden lever at the side of the stage.
Ordinarily, at this point, I would ask the condemned if he has any final words. But on this occasion, we have had to gag little Louis to spare the public from his foul-mouthed language. You understand?
Something feels fishy.
Little Louis Shepard, your sentence is death. May God have mercy on your soul.
He pulls the lever, and a great creak echoes across the town square as the platform's trapdoor collapses, and little Louis's body plunges 2 feet down.
He just... Boop. Goodbye, little Louis.
The crowd breaks out into an uproar. And then, a movement amongst the crowd catches your eye. It's the mysterious outlaw. You watch as he weaves his way through the crowd so seamlessly it's like watching a ghost. You stare in alarm as he swipes something from an unsuspected man. A bag of coins, most likely. You look around frantically.
Surely someone else must have spotted him.
We're gonna let him get away with it. Let him rob him.
Everyone else seems too distracted by the hanging to notice.
Look at his blue eyes. And his demeanor.
Maybe this is your chance. If you catch this guy red-handed, you can bring him into the sheriff's office and at least get some kind of bounty reward before you head home.
Nah.
Besides, something about the way he moves tells you he's a wanted man.
Nah.
The rewards could be lucrative.
No. He looks dangerous. Ooh.
Though, this guy looks dangerous.
Ooh.
Your heart stops as he glances over in your direction, like he knew he was being watched. Your eyes meet, the furious glare of his gaze boring into you like a hot poker. Then, just as quickly as he saw you, he keeps moving, further and further through to the other side of the crowd, before he disappears behind a building.
Yeah, follow him.
Fuck it. Let's get this guy.
Fuck it.
You push through the crowd in the direction of the outlaw. Making your way through the heaving crowd is definitely harder than he made it seem. By the time you get to the alleyway, of course, it's empty.
Laying money on it now. He's about to put a knife to our neck out of nowhere. Saying it now.
Like hell I'm giving up. The guy can't have gotten far.
Ooh, ooh, which way did he go? He went left.
You take the path to the left.
Fuck!
But there's nobody there. You continue running down the path, turning again.
Beware the
and stop in
elk?
your tracks as you observe a message scrawled on the side of a building.
Beware the elk.
What the hell is this? Is this paint or blood?
Maybe that's blood. That's blood. Let's be real. Touching it is not gonna tell us if it's paint or let's sniff it.
You lean towards the graffiti and give it a sniff. It's not a scent you can identify, but its fumes make your head spin.
Fumes makes me think it's not blood.
What kind of drunk leaves a message like this?
Look at that cursed. That was not drunk. Be so serious. Well, it's not really cursive either. The letters aren't connected. But that's pretty handwriting. Honestly, with all the curls. This is a lady. I feel it in my bones. She has nice handwriting.
You frown, turning on your heel to leave, and then you freeze as you hear the click of a gun from behind you.
Exactly, that is not the slop of a drunkard.
The air feels cold and still.
Hands above your head. Turn around. Slowly.
Is that the way that emo man talks?
You do as the voice says, and raise your hands, slowly turning around. You find yourself standing face to face with the mysterious outlaw. He has an icy, uneasy aura about him.
What do you know?
Why is he British, kinda? Sorta. I fuck with it, but why?
It's not a question.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You were watching me in the crowd.
It's 'cause you're hot.
Why?
Look at you.
You can't help but notice the man has an English accent.
Okay, he is British.
Ironically, making him seem even more like an outsider to this town than you.
Oh yeah, I was watching you alright.
I didn't mean to watch you. You just caught my eye, is all.
Yeah, you did.
The outlaw raises an eyebrow, but says nothing.
What do you know about little Louis?
The criminal?
He narrows his eyes, waiting for you to continue.
Well, I know he's little. That's why they call him Little Louis, I guess. It seems a rather fitting name.
Is that a joke?
Oh no.
No. What I mean to say is, I don't know anything. Just that he was a wanted man.
Then what are you doing in Cortez Creek?
I saw there was a bounty in his name, so I came to this town in hope of catching him. As soon as I arrived, I found out he'd already been caught. Some wildfire got to him first. That's all I know, I promise.
A few moments pass, and then the man seems to relax. He places his gun back in his holster, all the while not taking his eyes off you.
I can tell that you're not from around here.
You're one to talk! You're British!
You wear it on you like a brand.
You shuffle your feet nervously under his exacting gaze.
Heed my warning. Don't get involved in business that doesn't concern you.
Is that helpful advice or a threat?
Feels kind of like a threat, but that's okay.
He glares at you, almost like he can read your thoughts.
I have no interest in helping you. I simply expect you to stay out of my way.
What's your name?
He scowls.
That's not really relevant, is it?
I would like to know it though.
His eyes shift to the space behind you, and you realize that the commotion from the town square has died down, replaced with steadily approaching chatter. People will be returning to their houses and hotels any moment now. You twist to look over your shoulder and see people beginning to fill the streets. When you turn back around, the outlaw is gone.
I figured.
Well, there goes my chance at getting his bounty. But who was that guy? And what was he implying about little Louis?
The encounter with the outlaw may have been fruitless, but it certainly helped you work up an appetite.
We're still poor. And you gave all our carrots away, so...
After recollecting your bearings, you find a building adorned with a large sign above the entrance. Randy's Saloon.
Well, this'll do.
The saloon doors creak shut behind you, and you're greeted with a rush of smoke, chatter, and lively piano music. You spot a few empty tables at the far end of the saloon, a perfect place for a quiet, private dinner before retiring to your room. A good night's sleep, and you'll be up at dawn, ready to leave this sewer pit of a town and figure out a new plan for making some money. You approach the man behind the bar. He gives you a toothy grin.
Welcome to Randy's Saloon.
I love him. Look at him. Hi, Randy. He said it's a toothy grin. Oh my god, he blinks separately. I love him. He said toothy grin, and I was like picturing like a real like. Oh my god, Chloe! Is he okay? What did he do? How did he injure that again? Oh my goodness. Also, never apologize. You're fine. You're totally fine. He whacked it! Oh my god. Poor guy. Poor soul. Oh my gosh. Ow. Yeah, we need to get Soul in some bubble wrap.
May I get a fine individual such as yourself anything to drink?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. And can I get something to eat with that?
Sure, we got Randy's famous buffalo stew.
You look around at the nearby tables and see people spooning a miserable-looking gray slop into their mouths.
Sick. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Look at him.
Sure, I'll have whatever that is.
Randy's toothy grin widens, revealing a number of missing teeth.
It'll just take a moment, if you want to take a seat at the bar. Aye!
I'm the hot cowboy. Okay, Chloe, hold on. Let me catch you at the speed. We're a hot cowboy. However, it seems kind of like we're being a city priss. Like, we've come into this town and we're like, there's rats. So, I don't know how much cowboy my cowboy has in him. You know what I mean? Like, kind of seems like he's a little city slicker coming into the city, or coming into the country and being like, we just watched a man hang for a bunch of crimes. That was crazy. We saw a hot cowboy outlaw. He didn't tell us his name and he put a gun at us. He's British. And we've also met an older man who looked like he was stealing our horse at first and then ended up being really nice. And the stable owner, and he seems real nervous about something. I think he's conning us, I'll be real. But for now, we currently believe that he's gonna watch over our horse at the stable. Supposedly he's also romanceable, but I want that Englishman.
That's one more order.
There's also
Randy's
a woman
famous
somewhere
buffalo
around
stew.
here that we
Probably
can
had-
kiss, but it's Pride Month, baby. We're going full yowie.
You rest your arms on the bar counter before quickly realizing that was a bad idea.
I haven't met her
It's
yet.
sticky and probably hasn't been wiped down in months.
If this game
not
isn't
years.
bad, then maybe we'll do a Yuri run.
Well then, traveler, what brings you to Cortez Creek?
Randy don't need to know our business. Look at him.
I'm a snake oil peddler, looking to flog my wares. Are you currently suffering from any ailments?
Me, why no? I'm in tip-top condition, but you'll fit right in with the other snake oil salesmen we got here.
He places your drink on the bar counter in front of you.
Anyway, I figured you were either here for the hanging or the gold. Or perhaps you're just one of those outlaw types that this fine town seems to attract. which is absolutely tip-top A-okay. Don't get me wrong.
Thank you, Randy. Randy can hang. Randy can hang with the ruffians and the rascals. I fuck with Randy.
All welcome in Randy's saloon, you see. Me being Randy.
You being Randy.
You glance towards the swinging door of the kitchen.
No, we're not gonna hang Randy. Randy can hang. You know what I'm saying? Randy gets down.
Hell, this guy's insufferable.
How dare
How long
you?
does it take to serve up some gray slop?
I hate our man. You are such a brat. What the fuck?
Did
Randy
you catch the hanging?
is the best part of this game. How dare you?
Yes, I did.
I missed it myself. I had to keep the doors of Randy's saloon open, you understand?
Of course.
Just as well, really. That little Louis fella used to drink here a few times. Wouldn't have felt right to watch him go. Not like that, in front of everyone.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Randy knows. I think little Louis was innocent. I don't think he did it. That's exactly why our Cowboys broke. Exactly, Ella. Hi, Star Dash. Welcome in.
A look of melancholy flashes across Randy's face suddenly.
That's his melancholy face.
You knew him?
Sure did.
Oh, Randy.
Small little guy, that little Louis. I knew he could be a sneaky son of a gun when he wanted to be, but I couldn't have guessed the extent of what he got up to. He was dull as dishwater.
What do you mean, a sneaky son of a gun?
Dude, I don't know. I wish I could tell you that, Chloe. But they sure do. They sure do blink separately.
Well, he was a bit of a rascal, that little Louis. Thieved from a few of the townsfolk in his time. Thieved from me too, in fact. But kidnapping? Murder? Never saw that coming. No sirree. What I mean is, I never took that little Louis for quite the villain he turned out to be.
I was onto it. I'm telling you, I was onto something.
Played us all for a fool, I imagine.
I see.
I dare say I'm glad he was caught, God rest his soul. Hopefully now with him gone, this town will settle down a bit. Heck knows we need it. And if anyone was gonna catch the varmint, it would have to be Wildfire, of course.
Wildfire? Again?
Someone tell me who Wildfire is, goddammit.
Can you tell me about Wildfire?
Randy looks at you in puzzlement.
You're telling me you don't know who Wildfire is?
No. I kind of feel like it's Tom.
Well, Wildfire's the fiercest bounty hunter this side of Mississippi. Yes, sirree. Can shoot a man down in the blink of an eye.
Unless... I don't think... Wait, what if Wildfire's the woman? I bet Wildfire is the woman. I'm onto it. I'm onto it.
And speaking of eyes, that Wildfire has a gaze as cold as ice.
Randy shudders and stares off into the distance, as if he can feel Wildfire's gaze
They're
on him now.
acting like it's the dude that we met, the British man, but I don't think it is. I don't think that's Wildfire.
As cold as ice.
I don't think it is.
Maybe that mysterious outlaw I encountered
No.
earlier was Wildfire all along.
They are hard avoiding pronouns. That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be the lady. It's gotta be the lady.
Before you can ask anything more, a man comes from the swinging kitchen door and places a bowl of what can only be described as
He is too
slop
dumb.
on the bar.
Ah, and here's your Randy's famous buffalo stew.
Thanks, Randy.
You enjoy that now, and make sure to eat it while it's piping hot. Brings out the flavor that way.
You got it.
It's just as gray and sad looking up close. But by this point, you're starving, so you're not about to complain. You pay Randy, take the stew and your drink, and walk to a table on the opposite side of the saloon, far away from Randy and his unsettling face.
Be so nice about Randy and his face. How dare you?
As you settle into your seat, you can't help but feel like you're being watched. You glance around the saloon, your eyes scanning the smoky room for any signs of the mysterious outlaw.
We're already looking for our man everywhere we go. It's only been one interaction, buddy.
Only to catch sight of a woman instead.
Hi!
Her gaze fixed on you as she sits with her back against the wall in the far corner.
Hello.
The air is so dark and smoky that you struggle to make out her face, but something seems vaguely familiar about her.
I've seen her in my dreams.
Then you hear a yell, followed by the sound of a chair toppling to the floor.
What did you just say?
I said what I said. Maybe you ought to clean your ears out.
I didn't ask for your lip, boy. You're right near crossing a line right now.
The first man grabs a glass bottle from the table and smashes it.
I don't care
jamming
about
the
these
broken
old men.
bottleneck towards the other man's neck.
Show me the lady.
Looks like I need to teach you a lesson on respecting your superiors.
No, what the fuck them.
This ain't my rodeo. I'm not getting involved.
Correct.
The exchange is punctuated by the squeak of wooden chair legs against the floorboards. You glance across the saloon. It's the same woman who was watching you just moments ago. There are hushed whispers from the surrounding tables.
Didn't I just put you away 2 days ago, cabron?
Don't talk to me like that, you darn uppity bitch.
Oh, okay. Now I'm okay.
Know your place. You and the rest of you bootlickers.
You! How fucking dare you?
I don't know why y'all act so darn terrified around some woman.
Kill him. Kill him, queen.
I'll show you. There ain't nothing to be afraid of.
You watch as he reaches for the gun in his back waistband. But before he can draw, you hear a click. The honky-tonk piano falters mid-tune, and the whole saloon goes silent.
Get his ass.
You look back at the woman and see a glint of a gun held at her hip, aimed directly at the man.
Take your pathetic counterfeit silver and find some other saloon to darken. Don't make me waste a bullet on you.
After a few tense moments, the man grumbles in resignation and shuffles out of the saloon.
Yeah, get out of here. Scram.
You hear some more whispers before the tack piano starts up again.
Hi. Hello.
Almost immediately, the ambience is more or less returned to normal. Then, you sense the woman glancing at you, and you catch eyes as she puts her gun back in her holster. In that moment, you remember where you recognize her from, but there's no way. Could it really be? Santana de la Mora, your rival from your youth.
Our rival from youth?
Santana? Is that you?
She raises an eyebrow, and the corner of her lips pull up in what you interpret to be a smile.
It's you.
Taking this as an invitation, you grab your untouched bowl of Randy's famous buffalo stew and your drink, and head to her table.
Okay, this does have the sauce. However, I need to be a woman for this. This has to be gay. So for right now, they're not gonna be enemies to lovers unless I can kiss multiple people.
Santana barely acknowledges you as you take a
I love
seat.
her vibes, though.
She just leans back in her chair as she pulls a small tin and a box of matches from her pocket, discarding her gloves. She places a cigar between her lips, strikes a match on the table, and lights it. The silence stretches, and a nervous edge creeps in. You can't help but feel like you've wasted her time by approaching her with nothing to say.
So, what do you reckon makes Randy's famous buffalo stew so famous?
She raises an eyebrow at your choice of question, but doesn't miss a beat.
You're fumbling.
I suppose it's famous for how universally undesired it is.
You laugh quietly, and she gives you a slight smile.
Do you live here now, in Cortez Creek? Or are you just passing through?
Oh, you know, I'm here and there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much of an answer.
Don't be pressing her. Let a queen have her fucking secrets. Okay.
And you? Just visiting to peddle your snake oil, I gather.
She raises her eyebrow in skepticism, waiting for your answer.
Oh, you overheard me talking to Randy earlier? Actually, I was only joking back there. I'm not a snake oil salesman at all.
I see. So you're just here to peddle some lies instead. That's a shame. This town has enough liars as it is.
No! I'm sorry.
Relax. I'm only messing around.
Okay.
But her cold expression says differently. You wish you could melt into your chair, right here and now.
You're literally fumbling so bad, buddy.
I really only came here to chase a bounty.
Which bounty was that then?
I was after that little Louis guy. Traveled a few days across the desert just for him. But someone got to him first. Some bounty hunter they call Wildfire.
It's her.
Santana smirks and takes another drag
It's
from her
her.
cigar as she watches you. Fearing more awkward silence, you keep talking. Rambling, to be more precise.
I don't know. Maybe you had the same problem when you first got here. Everyone treats me like an outsider, and yet somehow they still expect me to know all the unwritten rules about this place. Like who this Wildfire guy is.
Quit being sexist. It's clearly her.
Frankly, I'm sick of hearing about him. He's just another bounty hunter. He can't be that impressive.
Well, they do say that Wildfire's the best there is. But I'm not so sure.
Oh yeah? What makes you say that?
If he's as good as they say, why would he waste his time being a bounty hunter, chasing after petty criminals and lowlifes? Why not do something practical with that talent?
You frown, unsure if she meant that as an insult to you, having just announced yourself as a bounty hunter. But a quick glance at her face suggests she meant no offense. She's staring thoughtfully into space, her arms crossed, with one hand lightly holding the cigar at her lips. Your gaze settles on her hand. You can't help but notice her knuckles are bruised and bloody.
She's wearing gloves, by the way.
Huh. What an odd sight for someone with such delicate hands.
I would not call them delicate, considering.
You're tempted to ask her what she does for a living. Most folk wouldn't expect to see a woman drinking alone in a saloon in a town like Cortez Creek, except for ladies of the night, of course.
Oh my god, please don't ask her if she's a prostitute. I swear to fucking god, I'm gonna reach through the screen and kill our man. I'm gonna kill him.
Then again, Santana never followed the rules, not even as a kid. But before you can ask, she leans forward slightly, regarding you.
This little Louis Shepherd. I presume you attended the hanging. What did you make of him?
I don't know. Something maybe seemed a little off about the whole thing.
You don't look at her directly, but you feel her eyes dart towards your face.
Off? In what way?
Honestly, I don't think little Louis did it.
Santana's expression doesn't change, but you feel the intensity of her gaze.
First of all, how could one guy commit all of those crimes on his own? Let alone someone as unimpressive looking as little Louis. It just doesn't add up. Then there's what people have said about him. Randy said little Louis used to be a patron here. Said he was known for getting into trouble at times, but mentioned he wasn't very bright. Call me a skeptic, but there's no way a saphead like little Louis could have done all that over a 2-year time frame without getting caught.
She says nothing, but there's a slight upward tug in the corner of her lips, almost like she's smiling. It goes silent between the two of you once again, and you let your curiosity get the better of you.
Why do you ask?
Ooh!
Santana just looks at you and leans back into her chair, her expression impenetrable, like she's assessing you.
Love this. This is beautiful.
sizing up your worth. A few moments pass and it becomes clear you're not going to get an answer.
No, did I ask wrong? I did something wrong.
Santana certainly seems harder to read than you remember. I mean, it's difficult to put your finger on exactly how, but you get a sense that something's troubling her. Perhaps she's a bounty hunter too, and she's feeling low because she also missed out on the reward to Wildfire, just like you, which would explain why she resorted to drinking away her sorrows in the shadows of Randy's saloon, just like you.
No. You know what? I think she's Wildfire. I think she knows that something is weird and she feels guilty for turning in an innocent man. That's what I think.
How long are you staying in Cortez Creek?
Me? Just the one night. The only reason I came here was for the bounty on Little Louie, but now that's no more. I'll have to seek out other pastures. Cortez Creek ain't exactly my idea of a good time. Plus, it seems like that Wildfire probably has a monopoly on just about every criminal in this area, by the sounds of it.
Santana chuckles. Just as you think you've finally managed to warm her up enough to get some semblance of a conversation flowing, she stands up, knocks back the last of her drink, and places the glass back down on the table.
Shame you're not sticking around any longer. It might have been fun to put you in your place again.
Ma'am, you can put me in my place. I don't mind.
For old time's sake.
Me, though, not him. He doesn't deserve it.
You perk up. That was unmistakably an invitation to stick around, right? But before you can reply, she glances down at your rank bowl of buffalo stew.
It's goat, by the way. Nearest buffalo isn't for 500 miles. That's probably what makes it so famous.
You know, low-key glad it's not actually a buffalo. That would have made me sad. I don't want to eat buffalo.
Without waiting for a response, she puts her hat on and walks away, disappearing into the smoky saloon air. The memories of your youth are patchy, but even now she carries that same aura you remember, like an untamed force, capable of bending everything around her into a dazed frenzy. You glance down at your bowl of buffalo, goat, stew. Your stomach growls, demanding sustenance.
You ordered it. We're poor. We gotta eat the stew.
You swallow down the knot in your throat, pick up your spoon, and dig in. The tough, dry meat is as unpleasant as you feared, like chewing on leather straps.
Yeah.
After emptying your bowl, you wipe your mouth with the back of your hand and get up to leave.
Well, how was Randy's famous buffalo stew?
It was wonderful, Randy.
It was divine. I understand why everyone raves about it. So.
Yeah, that's right. You be nice.
Well, calling me a tickle. I figured you'd think so. Oh, before you go, I see you got yourself acquainted.
He's about to say it.
Mighty impressive, if I may say so.
Acquainted? What do you mean?
Why, acquainted with Wildfire, of course.
I'm a prophet! I'm a prophet!
Real good job charming her like that. I've never seen her talk that much to a single soul.
Look at how shocked he is.
Never mind selling snake oil. You must have been a snake charmer in your previous life.
Yeah, you know it.
He walks away to serve a customer at a nearby table, leaving you standing in bewilderment.
That's right. I'm bringing back Fleek. You know what? Go ahead. I think you're allowed.
Santana? Santana is Wildfire?
Don't act so shocked, buddy. She's very clearly very cool.
Mercifully, nights in Cortez Creek are far cooler than its days. You make your way back to the hotel, the stars above shining so brightly they cast shadows around you. You feel a bit foolish, realizing you spent an entire conversation with Santana without realizing she was Wildfire.
You should feel like a fool.
No wonder she spent half the conversation smirking.
Why didn't she just tell me?
'Cause you're lame.
But if she was Wildfire, that would make her the recipient of that massive bounty on little Louis's head.
No.
So if she had all that money, why did she seem so down? And her comment at the end, she wanted you to stay longer, right? You weren't just making that up.
You're a man. You don't deserve to think that she wants you there.
We're not kidding. She was just saying that to be polite. Or maybe she was even being sarcastic. Anyway, there's no way she meant it like that.
Go after your boyfriend.
You ponder the comment in your head, weigh in your options.
Hi, Dee. Welcome in.
You didn't like Cortez Creek one bit, that's for sure. But truth be told, you like the idea of leaving town empty-handed after such a long journey even less. You might be willing to stay if there were more bounties to be collected. But the place seems overrun with competition, not least
Our
by
character is
Wildfire
kind of
herself.
stinky. I don't fuck with him. I need the British man to put him in his place. He does not deserve to be in Wildfire's presence. I'm good, Dee. I had a job interview today. And I went to Yellowstone last week. I'm around.
Despite Santana's half-hearted invitation to stay, you stick with your plan. Up at dawn, saddle your horse, and ride out. You turn the corner to the last stretch of path to your hotel.
Interview went okay, I think. I don't know. I have a hard time like telling if I did good in them. I feel like I like stuttered on my words a lot, you know, and was very like, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I feel like I just blah, 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 the whole time. I also, even if it did go really well and they offer it to me, I think I'm gonna turn it down anyways. I agree. I think it's stupid, and I think it's, dare I say, ableist? Dare I say, maybe even sexist and classist? Because, let's be real, most of the time, people, like, talk bad about people who say like a lot, or people who, like, do stuff like that. They're hating specifically on the way that a lot of women talk. And it feels weird. And it also, like, it's seen as you being uneducated or whatever. I'm a very educated bitch. I still say like, and I still say So, I'm just, you know, and I also, yeah, exactly, patriarchal roots, or something or other. Exactly. Ella, we're on eye on this. Like, and again, with the ableism thing, like, a lot of people have really bad nerves, and, you know, there's people who struggle with, like, speech in general. I sometimes feel like I struggle with speech. I didn't ever, like, have to go to, like, speech therapy or something like that, but, like, I feel like I get tongue twisted really, really easily, and, like, I just know that whenever I talk and I fuck up, that people are looking at me like, you don't know how to speak, do you? So, I don't know. I feel like I kind of fucked it up a little bit. And I don't know if that really worked in my favor all that much, but the hours are shit and the pay was kind of shit. So even if I did do good, I really don't think that I'm gonna go say yes to it. So, you know, I had the speech therapy and I still say and, like, clearly it's just meant to be. Yeah. So it's just part of it's part of a speech. Pretty good public speaker and presenter, and I've practiced for a while. Yeah, it's definitely a skill. And, like, I'm not good at public speaking. I never really have been. I can do it if I have to, but it's just, man, it's not my thing. It is not my thing. The pressure. I used to be, like, in high school, kind of able to deal with it a little bit more. But I find that I, like, stumble, and then I start to get anxious about the stumbling. Yeah, I can write, like, no problem. I can write crazy style, but speaking, you know. But yeah, you know, it was an interview. It was fine, I guess. The library itself was, like, really teeny tiny. Like, we have a pretty big system of libraries in Louisville, and the one that I went to today, she said that either them or another location were, like, one of the smallest in the city, and I was like, yeah, I can see that. It's teeny tiny. But you know. Yeah, job interviews, it's, as a neurodivergent person, it's just like, let me put on my mask for half an hour and be a completely different person. Like, anxiety high as fuck, customer service voice on 10 million, pre-generated answers in my brain that if I deviate from that at all, then I'm fucked. Like,
The air feels heavier, quieter, almost as though... Then, out of the shadows, a dark figure steps into view.
A thief? Or the mysterious outlaw again?
Whomst?
You instinctively reach for your gun, but then the figure holds up their hands, showing you they're unarmed.
I won't take much of your time.
There's another lady.
She lowers her hands and takes a step towards you.
Is she the elk?
Gold. You were right to come here.
It said beware the elk. Is she the elk?
There's an enormous wealth of it, right beneath our very feet. If only you could see through to reach it.
Her cryptic words raise dozens of questions in your head, but all you can do is stare as she reaches out a long, sleeved arm to place something in your hand.
What's this parcel you've just given me?
It's all I have. It will help you to find the truth and claim your gold.
It has been a long and tiresome day, and you're at your wit's end with her vague riddles. You find yourself taking a small step forward impatiently.
Back up, give her some space.
Look, lady, I don't have the slightest clue what you're talking about. You clearly have me mistaken for somebody else. I have no link to this town, to this county. I'm not here to solve your puzzles. I just came here for the gold.
You clearly don't listen then. 'Cause she just told you she's gonna help you get gold.
And I missed my chance, so I'm not sticking around. Find someone else for your riddles.
The woman flinches at your tone.
See, you're scaring her. You're scaring the hoes.
You feel a pang of regret as she retreats by some degree.
Yeah, you should.
It needs to be you, because I've watched you. You're true of heart, an outsider, someone whose judgment is unclouded by loss and personal circumstance.
Oh, God.
This town needs you, whether you realize it or not.
I'm literally just a man.
You are the only one who can uncover the truth.
You hesitate, not sure how to react to that.
I've said more than I should. I must go, and so should you. The fog is beginning to roll in.
What's that mean? Suddenly, the fog rolls in. I'm grabbed by the entity. We're in Dead Dog Saloon. We're playing DBD. This is the new Survivor for June, everybody.
Hang on. What do you want me to do with...
But your plea is left unanswered as the woman disappears back into the shadows as quickly as she came, leaving you standing alone in the street. What did she mean by an enormous wealth right below our feet? Was it literal? You tap your heel against the dirt, half expecting a hollow echo, but it's just solid ground. You're aware the gold mine up in the hills is what funds this town's hustle, but surely it doesn't stretch below Cortez Creek itself, or does it? At that moment, you remember the canvas-wrapped parcel in your hand, nearly forgotten in the confusion of that vague exchange. Common sense tells you not to open it here, where there could be thieves hiding in any corner, but your curiosity
Save
gets
it
the
for your
better of you.
room, you idiot.
Holding it up to the moonlight, you untie the knot.
I hate this man.
The fabric falls away to reveal a folded piece of parchment and a small gold nugget.
Bitch! Wait, okay, it's small.
Gold. The very thing you came here for.
You're right, my bad.
So why does it feel like the start of something much bigger?
Game crackly, hold on. 1 second. How about now? Is that better?
A jolt of awareness snaps you back to your senses, and you quickly pocket the nugget before anyone sees. The gold isn't the prize, you realize. It's the proof, a promise. Her way of proving that her story isn't just a fanciful tale. Her way of telling you that there's more gold out there, waiting, and you've been granted an invitation to claim it. Your heart pounding, you unfold the piece of parchment. Will it contain instructions on how to dig up the rest of the gold? Or a map, perhaps? But as you squint at the paper, your brow furrows.
Miller McCabe, SLS, all that glitters, isn't gold. It's fool's gold.
Miller McCabe, SLS, all that glitters. You stare at the paper, like you're hoping some pattern might emerge from what looks like 6 very unrelated words. But it doesn't. Perhaps these words are only part of the story. Perhaps the other half lies somewhere in this town, waiting to be discovered.
Mildred? Oh, you mean like at work? I was like, babes, that says Miller.
Clutching the paper in one hand and the gold nugget in the other, you head back to the hotel.
She handed me fool's gold. I bet. Okay. Okay. Well, that was 11 Fool's Gold demo, gamers. If it's not too expensive when it fully comes out, maybe we'll play more. Because I do want to be smooching an emo cowboy. And I want to have Yuri. Cowgirl Yuri, you betcha. It's alright. It's okay. Could be better. Could be... I feel like I'm noticing a trend in these, like... Yeah, that too. Hopefully he gets a little less stupid. I'm noticing a trend in these visual novels I've been playing in that they love to have somebody you've known for years. They love to have, like, your mysterious character. And then they love to have, like, one that they don't show that comes out of nowhere and enters in a whole nother room of mystery and ooh, ah, ooh. Yeah, there's definitely a formula, you know, which is fine. I mean, it's not like, let's be real, we're not playing visual novels to get, like, peak. That's okay. We're alright with that. As long as we all understand what's going on. However, she is cool. I like her. I like him a lot. This man exists. It is what it is. They'll probably let us romance the person who gave us the letter. If I had to guess, that would be my 2 cents about it. Okay.